searching the dark side of the mountain. Through my bones and hair and blood, words rise and cold snatched from my mouth to sink them into the cold black mud.
Why do all the men in there have their shirts off? Is something going on?
What is on?
Like, what is going on in there?
Well, there's an animal that's been attacking people, and they got cut up real bad.
Like a wolf or a bear or something?
Yeah, like a big, nasty bear.
Oh my gosh. Oh, ain't nobody died, right?
Not yet.
What do you mean yet?
I mean, if you... that's exactly what I mean. People could die from this thing. So, you stay here tonight.
Oh my god. All right.
We're working on it though. I mean, like, thanks to your sister, we're making sure to get this we're getting this situated. The Lord's helping us, and we're making sure to get this figured out.
I am so tired. Is there somewhere I can just lay down for a minute? I ran all the way over here. I didn't know I could run so far.
Yeah, I see it, and I like.
She can lay down on my bed.
Yeah, so.
Both of y'all can have the bed, of course. I'll sleep in there with the two of you. Just leave me the foot. I'll put my head at the foot. There's no pillows. Gentlemen, I'm so sorry. I think you're all going to be sleeping in chairs and couches.
We've done it before. I mean, ain't nothing new. But where can Lee? Most importantly, where can Leanne? I'll say Sue Lance is here. So where can she sleep? I mean, I feel like she can have something
in the bed
more
in
than
the back too.
Okay,
it'll be the girls' bed back there.
Good.
Yeah, we'll be all nice and toasty.
Yeah.
Can I go over and I want to sit down next to Leanne, like slowly, just if I can. If she's still like awake and doing whatever, I want to kind of go.
She's just looking around at all of y'all.
Yeah.
Where's Albie? Is he around?
He is. He'll be in a moment. He's need to get some fresh air.
Okay.
I want to hold her hand. So your brother Bill. So he went to the war, right? So you remember it that much, correct? That Albie,
the one in Europe,
brother. Yeah, yes,
like France or something, or Germany or something. Prussia.
So it took place. I can't remember exactly where you were stationed, but yes, that war. Bill, he didn't make it back.
Oh, they haven't left yet. They're still there.
No, I mean he didn't make it back alive. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but he didn't make it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But Albie didn't make it back. He did. I'm sorry. He passed on. So sorry.
And she starts crying, like bawling, tears rolling hard. And she like throws her arms over you. How did it happen? Why did I not hear about it till now?
I think there's a lot going on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot happening. But
I need to go see my mom. Maybe
I know.
I got to see mom about this.
I'm so okay. I'm gonna sit down again. Like, hold on. Wait a second. Wait. No, you can't. She is dead. She is dead too. I'm sorry.
What?
She is dead too. Please sit down. And I remember when I'm cursing Albie, I'm like, Albie, but listen, I'm sorry. You're gonna need to sit down for this. The only person left right now in your
Gus, is this true? Do you know about this? You didn't tell me about it.
I'm not there. I'm outside with Albie.
Oh, all right.
Please, Albie will come. He'll come explain more. He is the one that left right now. He's the one that something happened though that the reason you don't remember. Something happened. And as she was talking, can you detect falsehood just to make sure she wasn't lying? Because I'm specialized in detecting falsehoods. Was she telling being honest and all that?
Yeah, and she's very confused.
Okay.
I,
A lot happened. Oh yes.
I just come in the room because I hear bawling, and I'm like, oh.
It's okay, Thea. This is Thea. She actually helped make sure you're okay after what happened to you tonight. She made sure you were well.
Hi, Thea. Did you know my brother and my mom? He says they passed away.
Oh, and then she comes over and sits with her.
And she sees the sympathy on you, and she pulls away. Did you all know about this? Does everybody know about this? I'm not even learning about it till now.
Wait a second. Something happened. You were possessed by a haint. I'm a man of faith. I was there. Something happened. You got possessed. You weren't in your right mind. Whatever it did to you right now, it messed with your memories. That's the only reason why we know when you don't. No one's keeping no secrets from you. You were possessed. But the haint is gone. You are you again. Your mind is clear. Now you can.
My mind is not clear. I don't know what that means exactly. I feel very foggy, and to be honest, and I need. Where are they buried? Then I want to see a tombstone and know that it happened.
How about if I'll take you there, I can take you, but right now it's late and it's dangerous. I promise you, we'll be able to take you there in the morning. But right now, you need to sit down, and I promise you, your brother will come in and talk to you. Albie is still with us. He'll talk to you, but you need to just,
I'm gonna go.
Please just
I'm like, Thea gets up. She's gonna go get Albie.
Thank you. I'm looking at you like.
For the record, nobody's told Albie any of this. So he has no idea that she.
I know, well, because you left. You saw her. You
while we're on the porch, you a damn coward.
Yeah, if you walk around talking like you know everything, you don't know.
You a damn coward.
Don't even come talking to me about that. You don't.
What
you
wrong?
You don't know.
What happened?
You gonna let me talk? You don't know what was said. You don't know what was said by that thing, and it's hard to face my sister knowing that.
That thing. You too much of a coward to see if your sister actually feels that way. You a damn coward.
It's not about my sister. It's about what I see in myself. You don't know a damn thing.
That matters even.
You weren't there when I watched everybody die. You weren't there when I charged in and pulled their bodies out. Don't you ever call me a coward. My brother and Sam's bodies, the only reason why they're home is because I went out there and pulled them back. I went out there alone.
Right.
So don't you ever call me a coward.
Then why are you out here?
Because I need a minute with everything that was said to me tonight. Everything I went through personally, trying to figure this out.
Your minute. Because that girl woke up screaming and alone.
She wasn't alone. Gus was in there. She knows Gus. Gus,
you know that?
Yeah, Gus has been in all of our lives. He
helped watch I know that, but you don't know what she knows, what she don't know.
I don't know, and I'll talk to her when I in a minute here. I just needed a minute. I just had a spider thing take over my sister and try to rip my chest open an hour ago. And you're over there telling me to walk up in that room.
I am.
Yeah.
Because you do the same damn thing to me.
I would. I recognize
then you ain't a real friend. As I say, as I just start walking back around the house.
Yes, you weren't either. Then were you?
I opened the door.
And you see Albie and Gabriel. Gabriel's walking off the porch, walking around the house. There, you see you feel anger in the air.
I turn towards Thea and I'm like, give us a moment. We'll be in mighty soon.
Oh, just Leanne don't remember the last year. And she didn't know they were dead. And she just shuts the door.
Now I got to break that to her again.
Don't worry. In due time. And I put my hand on your shoulder.
I ain't no damn coward, Gus. If he ever says that to me again, I'm gonna bust him in his mouth.
I already told you. Best way to solve your problems is fist the skull.
You just let him know. He ever call me that again, he ain't gonna be as pretty as he think he is, but missing a couple teeth or two.
Now that's the Albert that I know.
You don't understand, man. The thing she said to me tonight, I know it wasn't her, but hearing it from her voice, I think it made me realize that that's how I see myself. I think it's hard. You know, like watching your friends die. And there was times I was fine because I was angry. It was hate when I was killing. It wasn't just protecting or defending. There was times that, you're just lose yourself. I don't think I ever found myself leaving there. And hearing her voice call me a murderer. Just, I think it was too much.
Well,
go in there and look at her and tell her, I watched our brother die. I wasn't here when Mom and Pa died. And I was off over there killing people. I am a killer. I am a murderer. And how's she going to look at me any different after I explain that to her when everybody she loved is now gone? And the only thing she got left is me, the murderer. How am I supposed to look her in the eye and talk to her and tell her everything's going to be okay?
Look, when you've lived as long as I have and seen as all the people that you care about die before you, the worst thing you could do is let those things eat at you. You got time. You got years. You really want to spend those years? I just kind of once over on him. Look, she doesn't need a murderer right now. She needs a brother. And I know that you know that.
And I don't know if I can be just that. I wanted to kill that thing that was in her. I wanted to kill that thing with all the eyes. It's easier and easier, and it's not at the same time. Everybody that I could see that I killed, every time I close my eyes, not just the people I killed, but those I lost, that burned into my mind every night when I go to sleep. That's all I got. You tell me if that's how I want to live my life. It's not that I want to. It's all I know at this point. There's more bad than there is good.
Just because that's all you know doesn't mean you can't learn new things. Look at you. And he kind of does kind of like a double take on you. When did you get so tall, Albie?
Time between leaving here and coming back.
I've known you and Gabe since you were, and I kind of gesture up to hips area. You might not think it, but you two grown up to be fine men.
Maybe he has, not me. But thank you for thinking of me in that way. It's nice to know at least somebody in this town doesn't see what I feel.
Look, you see me now. I'm reaching my end.
I guess you got at least another 40 years in you. Who are you kidding? You just fought a damn supernatural bear wolf thing, and you're telling me you ain't got much time left. You out of your mind.
More like got beat. No, I'm not much use as I have been. All this stuff, all this hates, boogers, that, it's beyond me. But I have hope in you ones, and she has hope in you too.
I wish it was Bill here, not me. You'd be
I
better at
can't.
this.
I can't tell you how many times I wish my sisters, my brother, my mom, my pa was here besides me. And you see, there's like slumpiness to their shoulders. There's like a quiver to his voice. As probably at this moment, you just see a sad old man who's living alone.
Yes. You may have lost a lot, but you've gained a lot more. Thea looks up to you. Yeah, I see the way Aunt Vadi's looking at you. And you got all of us. I mean, Ashley ain't no kin, but ran out after there to save you from a supernatural monster. That tells you everything you need to know about the people in that room.
Yeah,
You're not alone.
Ashley's got
But-
one hell of an arm.
And Gabriel turns the corner around the other side of the house. You see the two of them up there on the porch talking.
I just wish it. I don't even notice he's there. I just wish it was. I wish I could trade places with you, Sam, my brother, because I feel like they were better than me. They didn't have the anger I had in me over there. I don't know if that's the reason why I survived and they didn't, but it ain't right. They should be the ones here, not me. And I just, like I said, I know I gotta go talk to her and break everything down for her, but I am dreading it because I am that monster. I am a monster, more of a monster than the thing that was in her.
I'm going to sneak around
That's all
back
she
in.
has left.
I'm going to sneak my way back around and back in and make my way into the main chamber. Leanne, you remember who I am?
Yeah, you're Mr. Crow.
Yeah, I'm one of Albie's friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a loud eyebrow from Thea.
So, I hear that you've been finding out some things.
I've been
About what
finding out
happened?
things that I have no evidence are true. I cannot. My mom
Okay.
and my brother, they're not passed on. They can't be. I would have known.
So, I want you to do something for me. Because I understand wanting to know. Your brother's about to come back in here in a minute. And you know how your brother is. He takes things upon himself that aren't always his to bear alone. You know how he is.
Yeah.
You do me a favor. Treat him with just a little bit of grace. And as I stand up and kind of just making my way back out the room, closing the door and making my way actually out past the lanterns to head back to the Crow House.
Thea's gonna follow you.
Yeah, where are you?
Is it okay? We'll go do Zeb's scene, but Thea's gonna
Right.
follow you.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No, you're
Okay.
going. I'm saying as you're going, I'm saying like Thea, because so now I'm just looking at you going like, Thea, can you get him back here, please? I don't want anyone. We've heard
I
enough
will
today. Can you?
Try. And then she walks out. She's like, Mr. Crow,
Yes, Theodosia.
where are you going?
Not a place for you to worry about, says as he hits the ground and just starts booking it.
Okay. She is. She's gonna book. Yeah, she can run fast. She's gonna run too. She's gonna go after you. Go after you.
What in the hell is going on over there, Gus?
Hear them running
Don't
around
you
the
run
house.
from this house!
Well, you're
How loud is
outside
this?
and the door opens and your sister's there. Can I Gus, can I talk to my brother for a moment?
But of course.
She
And
steps out.
Yeah, and I walk back inside and I look towards Albie.
And she sits down on one of the rocking chairs. Oh, where's Gabriel and Thea going?
Hey,
They're like down the street running.
Thea's trying to keep Gabe from doing something stupid. But you know how Gabe is. He likes to do dumb things, thinking the world is on his shoulders as much as he thinks that I think it's on mine.
Is it true?
Is what true?
They said that Bill and Ma have passed away.
Do you remember Paul passing?
What? No, I don't.
It was a
Who's
mining accident.
who's left?
You and me.
What?
While me and Bill were away.
What did we do to be cursed by? Well, to lose everyone in our family just because.
You ain't cursed. It's probably me. Listen, Pa died in a mining accident. And from what I heard, Ma was mostly heartbroken, but there was illnesses as well that ended up taking her. But everybody really swears it's probably the heartbreak from losing Pa. And I won't go into details about Bill, but it was over in the war.
Why don't I remember any of this stuff?
I don't know. What's the last thing you do remember? You remember playing a game with a stick and paper?
No.
In the graveyard?
No.
Don't lie now.
I'm not lying. I don't remember nothing since. I know you went off to the war. You and Bill went off to the war. And then we waited and we went through our life. And then I don't remember anything else. It just. It seems like nothing happened. And now it seems like everything happened.
You know how Mamaw was kind of like what, Aunt Pavati's like?
Yeah.
And how Mom and Pa didn't really want us learning that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, that stuff's real.
Of course it's real.
It's like Haints and all that stuff is real. I don't know why your memory's gone. What I can tell you is you were possessed by something that wasn't a normal Haint. And it tried to kill me. And I show her the wounds. That was from that thing in you.
What?
We got it out of you thanks to Zeb. I mean, I held you down, which is why the thing was tearing at me, but Zeb did some preaching.
Zeb's a man of the Lord. Ain't no Hank can stand up against the Lord.
It gave one hell of a fight, I'll tell you that much. But Zeb was able to get it out of you, and then you passed out. I brought you here, so Aunt Pavati and Thea can look after you. and then you woke up, and that's really all I know. We're the last two, and
Well,
I don't know.
I'm sorry I did that in whatever state I was in.
It wasn't you. I know you love me. You know I love you.
Yeah.
Now listen, the other you was saying things about how much you hated it here and how everybody was gone. You kind of blame me, and I know that's probably maybe not how you feel, but after you get your bearings and all this is done, if you don't want to be here anymore, we can leave. We'll find someplace else, and we'll start fresh.
I just gotta see what happened. I mean, I'm being told these things, but I don't remember going to no grave and seeing Mom and Pa buried nowhere. And like I said, I got to get my bearings. I'm honestly, I can't stop crying at the moment.
No, I understand. And
I
he'll take her in his arms and he'll hug. And he'll hug her. He'll just take her and hug her.
She shuts up. She stops talking.
Listen, tomorrow morning, we'll go get some flowers for Mom, Pa, and Bill. Hell, we can get flowers for Mama. And we'll go to all their graves. And you'll stay as long as you want.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry that I'm all you got left. Everybody else probably would have been a lot better at this than me.
Don't say that.
But I do love you, and I'll take care of you the best I can.
I don't remember us being only the two of us, so from as far as I'm concerned, we're starting it from today anyway.
Also, Gabe's little brother, Nate, you've been friends with him for a while?
For a couple of years, sure.
Yeah. He brought a gun over to our house, and you were all for it. You need to tell that boy to listen to his brother and put that damn gun down, all right? He's not ready for that yet. He's trying to go there hunt squirrels with it. At least that's what he said he was doing.
All right. If he brings a gun over, I'll tell him.
Just tell him that you've thought about it differently, and you think you should probably listen to me and Gabe on that thing and
all right.
Put it down.
I ain't thought about it at all, to be honest. But if you're doing that, I'll do what's right.
Let's go back inside and get you some sleep. You need some sleep, so that way you can wake up fresh.
She stands up and goes in. She comes in. Her eyes are just like red and tearing. Auntie Pravati, do you mind if I lay down? I don't feel good. Yeah, of course, girl. Go use the bed. Albie.
Albie stays on the patio. I'll come in a little bit. I just need
all right,
a little bit longer. And then as he's sitting out there on the patio,
yeah,
take some pain meds, and then take a shot and light up again.
Perfect. What are y'all doing inside when you see Gabriel head out the back, Thea head out the back, and they don't come back for quite a bit?
I kind of look at Zeb and then look at Gus when he comes in. Do I need to run after everyone?
Honestly, I think we need to.
We got each other.
Zeb's kind of, Zeb's gonna be kind of pissed. He's gonna kind of just he's gonna kind of slam his Bible down for a second. Just something he does when he's angry. So he just kind of slams it down. He's only alive. Oof. He went off back to his house. His sister's supposed to be coming back around there sometime soon. They were outside of some cove or whatnot. Probably the other silent ones. Who knows? They're supposed to come back there. So he ran off to go back there alone. And I think I told Thea to go stop him. So I think she's going with them. But we need to go together. These Haints, they mean in business. Like
Should I go get Thea? Lexi says.
No.
No.
Let them be. Let boys be boys.
Thea ain't no boy.
has a cool head.
Thea's a girl.
Well, Gabe needs to cool his head. And I think Theo will be good.
I think Albie comes in right as Gus says that.
Gabriel, what are you doing? You know you're being chased by
muted.
Thea.
You're muted.
The second I see Thea give chase, I turn around and turn on her. Theodosia, what is your plan?
And I come over and I say, give me your hand.
What is your plan?
No. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Plays along, gives him.
Oh, she's rolling dice on you, dog.
Right. The last 5 minutes.
Oh,
what happened?
He forgets the last 5 minutes. Easy forgetting.
Let me think about how far back 5 minutes puts us at this point. Okay.
It was probably the fight with. You probably remember the fight with Albie.
Yeah, and then nothing.
But then nothing. Yeah.
So I'm still thinking about going back to my sister. Great. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, but now Thea's holding your hand. And he's holding really tight.
When did you get here?
I'm a lot faster than people give me credit.
Theodosia, get yourself back in the house.
No. What are you doing?
I'm about to go find my brother and tan his hides. What I'm about to do, because I can't do stuff about my sister until I have Zebediah with me.
And then she's like, it's like dark, right?
Yeah, it's dark. It's night.
So you're gonna go out in the dark after you just witnessed that thing tear up Ashley.
Yes.
And Gus.
Yes.
You do realize that's plumb stupid, right?
My brother is also out in these dark woods with this thing out here as well.
She says, and so this is your plan to go run into the woods alone?
I find myself probably a bit fair better at than you will be, Theodosia. No offense, man.
I was like, I didn't say I was going. I'm saying you're plumb stupid for going.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You're absolutely correct on that statement. But my brother is still out there in the woods.
And so you're going to go wandering in the woods to find him?
I'm not wandering. I know where I'm going. I know
you don't know where he is, though.
You're my brother? I bet you I have in 3 guesses I can figure out where he's at.
And she's just like, fine, go kill yourself. And she just drops the hand and walks inside.
One of these days, not today, is Gabriel's thing as he turns himself. And knowing where Nathaniel would probably be dumb enough to try to hunt squirrels at night, start making my way there.
Where do you
she just goes inside and says, Gabe left. I don't want to tell you. He won't listen to me. He wants to kill himself, fine. He's not getting healing from this hand.
And when you get in, you see that the totem with the crow eyes it's sitting there, but its eyes are kind of like, they feel like they're on you, even though they're just black.
And I look at Aunt Pavati and I'm like, so this totem we made that I made, what's it supposed to do exactly?
Well, it ain't done yet. You ain't covered it with the
right, blood. Okay.
Sorry, it's always like this. It ain't always like this.
And she's just this is Theo when she's upset. She takes it and then she's like, where's the blood? She goes in the kitchen.
The bowl's there. Yep.
She just puts it in the bowl and rolls it around.
With your hands, right?
Yeah, with your hands. And then she presents it. Is it done?
Thea goes into the kitchen, and a moment later, you start suddenly seeing out into the darkness, into the night, and you seem to have gone blind to the room you were in, and you are seeing through more eyes than you got. And the pain of seeing that in your mind is hard to discern. And you see the moon and trees rolling by. It's like you're running out in the woods somewhere. And you start hearing... Sorry, you don't start hearing. You start seeing firelight up ahead. You recognize the place. It's a place that you once were told was called the Howling Cove or something like that. And there are at least 25 or 30 kids there. And their bodies are racked in pain. And they are like their joints are bending in unnatural places. And they pull away for a moment. And there is a person laying across this stone. And it's like their flesh has been torn away from them. And the faces of everyone around it you see are covered in blood, and their hands are in blood. And the stone has these symbols or sigils all over them. And there's chanting and sounds, not chanting, more like guttural sounds that are rolling out of their voice boxes in ways that people cannot normally talk. And this thing walks up, not this thing. You walk up to the center of this thing and you rise up, and they all start like going in a circle around you. And then you find yourself again back in the cabin, and you have a headache like you ain't never had. And then she goes, I think it may be done, yeah.
What?
It looks pretty good. You may want to dry it in front of the fire. It don't need to be wet, so.
Take it, and I just put it in front of the fire.
And you see Ashley, when you go in front of the fire, you see Ashley kind of, her eyes just open, and you see a line across her forehead with another half a circle over the top, like skin art or something of an eye or something. Yeah, you can try it right there. It'll be good there. I'll clean up the drip in there.
And Ashley's looking panicked, but doesn't know how to verbalize.
So we just saw this. There's a connection between Ashley and the totem.
You didn't notice anything.
Okay, I didn't notice. All right.
Ashley noticed.
Ashley's what sees it.
Saw
Okay.
something.
Ashley.
God, those. And he's like now like shuffling around trying to get his stuff together. He's like, they're all lambs to the slaughter. They're all. Oh God, those kids.
Do you want to use more words than that?
I don't know what just happened, but I was it. I was seeing through it. The cove. The how.
You're seeing through the eyes of the beast.
And the kids were all there. They were doing something, saying something, and blood is all over them. And he just stood up, and they all circled. And he books it out of the house.
Can the other people? I mean, where was this? So was this all in the other room?
No, it's a big house, and you would hear Ashley yelling.
It's in the main room.
It's in the main room.
Albie, you know where the cove is. You hear that. Gus, you know where the cove is.
Yeah.
Ain't no place for no kids to be going unless they're going there to drink and be rowdy.
Well, I guess we know where the silent ones are. Let's make it not so silent.
As I
Thea just like she has like a cup of tea and she just takes like this really, really long sip from the tea and then turns around and starts just packing the doctor's bag.
Auntie Pavati looks you. That's quite good a totem, it seems. Well done.
Thank you.
You definitely have the gift.
I think Albie looks and he's like, we need to go. And then he's like, damn it, Gabe. Always running off and doing dumbass shit. We needed you here. If somebody dies, it's on Gabe.
And
that's how Albie feels. It's on Gabe at this point. No, it's on him because he ran off.
He's just
anybody in this room.
Hey!
But
enough of that.
When
He
I
just
left,
confuses everyone else here.
Zeb, when I walked off to go deal with my sister, did I go alone? Did I bring somebody with me?
Albie,
You were at my house and I was bleeding out, and he was trying to run off, and I told him to take you. What did he say?
Albie, we're not gonna blame someone's death on him. He is hurting like everyone else. We're all hurting. People
I'm
handle
gonna
it
give him a
differently.
whooping when I see him either way.
And you start looking around, and you realize Ash has already left.
Yeah. Look, while you're disputing, Ashley is already gone.
Well, I was grabbing my stuff as I'm saying this stuff to go. So I mean, I figured we were already all getting our stuff to go.
Ashley was not waiting.
Yeah.
Just like Gabriel was not waiting.
Does Ash know where to go though?
Ash does know.
Yeah, I know
Talking
where
about the cove.
Yeah, I know where the cove is too.
Fine.
Thea, you ain't never been there. You don't know anything about that.
Fine, we'll go to the cove.
In the middle of the night.
It's like
Hey,
Great idea.
packs up. Yeah, just frustratedly packs up the bag. She's like, everyone's an idiot right now to her. He's like, everyone's dumb. I'm gonna have to go patch everyone up because they're all dumb. Fine, let's go.
Yeah, that's how it is. I'll take care of the other girls here.
Thank you, Aunt Pavati.
Who's got the knife?
Well, Ashley's
Somebody's got the
Ashley
knife,
does.
right? Somebody's taking
Ashley's
it.
dead.
Ashley had it.
Okay, thank God somebody's got it.
I'll open the door. Ashley, wait up. We're coming too.
they're probably
Ashley's
gone.
moving out.
He's in a panic run because you saw how like visually just
Even
full
still, you'd still be able
panic.
to hear from this distance. I guarantee you still be able to hear.
Oh, probably,
You
but I'm
got
not
nothing
stopping.
but
The blood's pumping.
If you run off, we can't help you, and then you're no use to anyone. Wait up.
Gabriel, you start stalking the place or places you think that Nate would go.
Yep.
And there's a pretty good sized thicket with a lot of boomers in it that are to the southwest of Auntie Pavati's. So actually, you'd have to double back around a little bit to get in that direction. But that's where you think that's where all the biggest squirrels are. That's probably going for the easiest ones to get.
Yeah, and Nathaniel will go for the easiest one, so might as well start there.
All right. You start heading. You head that direction. You start working your way along the roadway, and it's not long before you find the exact footprints you expected to find. Not heading in deep, but kind of along the road.
Yeah.
And then you hear.
Yeah.
Damn it!
I'm not going to make a sound. I'm actually going to purposely try to sneak up on him with this.
All right. Ashley, up the road, you hear a gunshot go off in the distance.
I kind of just pause as I come to a stop. All right, I guess I'll go check it out just in case.
You start sneaking up Gabriel on the person.
I'm going to grab some of this. I'm just going to make a snowball.
All right. And you see silhouette of someone out there with a pistol, trying to aim, like purposely aiming into the tree line.
He got no idea what he was doing.
Yeah, and he's holding the gun kind of wrong. He's holding it one-handed, like he's like a
gunslinger from the old,
right, like a cowboy, thinking he knows. All right, steady it. You hear him even talking to himself. Steady it up. Steady up, Lion.
And on the recoil of that, I'm gonna ping him in the back of the head with the snowball.
All right. And before the snowball hits, like, damn it, boom. What the? And he turns, oh, what the hell are you doing out here? And he puts the gun behind his back.
What the hell are you? It's too late. What you even trying to hide at this point with it?
I'm trying to learn to shoot squirrels.
Come here. I ain't gonna take it from you. Come here.
All right. He walks over and he when he carries it, he kind of carries it loose in his hand as he's walking. Like you would almost think it was disrespectful of what it really can do. And he gets you
because it is.
Yeah, it is totally.
Because it is. PSA.
I almost got it just now. I almost got that one.
You ain't hit the broadside of anything with that one. First things first, I say as I knock his feet wider. What you doing sound like you a cowboy?
Well, that's how they look on all the TV shows.
Where do you ever see a TV show?
You're right. He would not have seen a TV show. You're right. That's how they look in all the pictures, in all the posters of the... I haven't seen a movie yet, but I'm planning on seeing one when I get to Tin Can Alley.
When you get into Tin Can Alley?
When I make enough money selling squirrel furs to the Fox and Crow. They said he'd buy the squirrels as long as they're in good shape. I got to clean them too, of course. I mean, he knows how to clean them. Actually, he does know how to clean a squirrel. But he said he'd buy them from me. I'm going to sell a bunch of them. I'm going to empty this thing of boomers and make myself fortunate enough to go to Tin Can Alley and become a singer and a guitarist and a banjo player. You know I got the talent there.
You do.
I just need to get the talent here with this gun and I'll be good to go. And I'll be rich. I'll bring money back and heck, maybe I'll even buy a house back here.
Is he moving his hand with the gun?
Of course.
While he's talking?
Yeah, totally.
The second I see him bring the gun up, grabbing, twisting, and taking the gun away from him.
And when you do it, the gun fires into some...
Away.
Yeah, away. Not into anybody. Yeah. What you doing? And you
what
twist
are you
it out
doing?
of his hand. He ain't as strong as you. He's smaller and stuff. Why you taking my gun out?
I flip the chamber.
One of my bullets. I ain't got that many.
Spin it, knocking all the bullets out, closing it back up. You ain't ready for live bullets yet. First things first.
What are you doing out here?
Stopping you from doing stupid shit.
How'd you even know I was here?
I heard from 4 different sources before you came and told me you was going to learn how to shoot a firearm.
I ain't learning a firearm. I'm learning how to use a pistol.
What you think a firearm is? I pull out my pistol. You saying this isn't one?
That's a pistol.
I turn and I aim for a limb about the size of his arm. 2 shots to make the limb fall. I can roll for that if you need me to.
I don't need you to.
Yeah.
Lands perfect.
Yeah. Bang, bang, and the limb just drops.
Actually, you hear a bunch of gunshots going off. There's a little bit of time between the first few, and then suddenly there's 2 in the distance.
God, is someone dueling out here? And I duck low.
You see what that kind of damage is?
Yeah.
Why are you treating this like it's a toy? You treating like this one of those. You treating like this, like it's those lead soldiers you got right before I left, and you just setting them up just to knock them down. This ain't a toy. You know what these can do. I know you do.
Kill a squirrel.
They'll kill a hell of a lot more than a squirrel too, given the chance.
I can't catch enough squirrels with traps, so I needed to up my game.
And so you thought that that the pistol was the right way to go from a trap?
Yeah, I couldn't afford a rifle. They were more
Thank
expensive.
God. Yeah, I say thank God, but you're less likely to actually shoot yourself with a rifle than you are with a pistol.
Yeah.
You was waving that thing around, cocked and loaded, ready for a shot.
Well,
that's why it went off.
All right, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm gonna hold it proper and you know.
You ain't gonna shoot anything until I can teach you how to shoot. Thankfully, I'm gonna already be teaching someone else. You and my friend Zebediah are gonna learn how to shoot together. That's what we're gonna do with this.
Actually,
maybe, hopefully his patience will rub off. Sorry.
As you get closer, you hear Gabriel talking to Nate. You know those voices up ahead.
I sort of whistle out just to make sure they're aware there's a person here because I heard a lot of gunshots.
I whistle back in the same note.
Gabe, we got trouble at the cove.
The rest of you
get
coming
yourself.
up,
you get yourself home.
The rest of you hear a bunch of gunshots up ahead, and in the distance you see Ashley. He's a little bit silhouetted in a touch of the moon for a moment. Then you hear him whistle, and then you hear a reply whistle, and you all are coming up from behind.
Now you get yourself home. And I hold up his pistol. If I give you this back, I have your word you will not load it until I tell you to.
Ashley, you're watching Gabriel and Nate talk, and he's holding that pistol, and it's like your eyes go blank for a moment. Gabriel, you see Ashley's eyes kind of stop moving. They don't blink for a moment longer than they ought. And he's kind of still. And you'd think he's looking at you, but as you move, like I follow people to move, it ain't doing that. And then
my head's on a swivel around on the woods while that's going on.
And yeah, you don't see nothing out there. And then Ashley, your eyes come back, and you see Gabriel and Nate there, but they're moved it's like they were in one position and then they were suddenly somewhere else, just like a slightly off position.
I guess like a very furrowed brow of confusions, like,
You good,
also,
Ashley?
I think the totem your auntie helped Thea did something, and it's how I know there's trouble, like bad.
At the cove, I heard you.
Yeah.
In fact, even better, you ain't going home. You going to Auntie's because of the time of night it is. You gonna go home, have some hot soup, and curl up by that fire. I'm heading back there once I'm done doing what needs to be doing. And tomorrow, you and I are going to start learning how to use this thing for real. Do you understand me?
I understand. And as you're saying that, you hear other people walking up on the group of you.
Now, I hold his pistol back out again. Now, again, until I have your word that the bullet will not pass this unless either I'll be or I tell you you can put a bullet in this thing, okay?
All right.
Now get yourself back to Auntie's.
And he leans over and starts picking out the bullets that were left, he rolled out from the snow. All right, I'm just going to get these out of the snow. I'll put them in the other pocket.
All right. So you keep them separated until either I'll be or I tell you otherwise.
He digs them out, puts them in his pocket. All right, I'll see you tonight or tomorrow, whenever.
I'll see you now. I turn back.
And as he's leaving, and you see everyone else coming up behind, and
Allie walks right up, and slugs him once. And
Takes it.
Picks him up.
Takes it.
And it
Takes
as he hits
it.
the dirt, he reaches down, grabs his hand, pulls him up. We ain't done talking about this. I'm glad your brother's safe.
You're right. And when we do, I owe you some apologies. I'm projecting things that have not to do with you on that.
All right. I do the same, so.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
When he slugs them, like Gus is like, finally. Oh, what? They don't even.
Hit him back! Hit him back!
Follow through, come on.
That's not how you fight.
See ya in the back.
Man.
Let's get going.
Roll our eyes.
What I saw was pretty horrific. So be prepared.
Tell us about it on the way, so that way at least we know what we're going into.
Well,
all right, let's get hunting. Oh my god.
Well, Gus, Gabriel, and Alba, you know right where the cove is. Actually, you know more or less where it is. The other two, no clue. But you know it's further down the way, and it's probably a good hour more of walking or running. Running probably half an hour, walking an hour.
As we're going, I do say at one point, it'd be really nice to have that car right now, wouldn't it? Damn it, Lexi, you should have kept that car.
I don't know. I don't trust the vehicles.
Vehicles?
The vehicles?
You get about halfway to where you're going to, and you see someone walking towards you. But they're walking like they have a limp or something.
Hey, identify yourself.
And you hear words that don't sound like English. Maybe they're another language. Can I get a roll from you, Zebediah, an intelligence roll?
I was gonna do something too. I was gonna read his mind, by the way.
Okay.
The snake.
What's your range on that?
Where is it? Mind reading. You must be able to see your target.
Okay.
Once you have established stuff, once I can see them.
No problem.
So
you are reading the mind of this person that you see. They're walking with a weird limp. I mean, you're just seeing a silhouette at this point. But you hear, when you read their mind, you realize it is their mind, as in two minds. One of them is just screaming like in pain, and one of them is saying something like, don't worry, all this will be gone in a bit, the pain will be over, and you'll be quiet. It'll be quiet.
I'm going to walk up to him and say, you know what, it is going to be gone. And I'm going to slam the Bible.
Do you have a lantern? Who has it? Somebody.
No, so
Ashley has.
All right, you walk up to them, and their body is distorted. Their knees, one of their knees bends backwards while one bends forward. Their arms are, it's like they're broken and disjointed at each joint. And they're walking in a weird, stumbling, fumbling kind of way. And there is pieces of their skin that have been peeled away by, like, maybe their own hand off on one side. And there's like a smile on it that looks like it's so big you think it would hurt.
Is there, when we see this, can we stop Zeb from getting too close? Like, like prevent him from getting closer?
Well, that's up to Zeb. Does it prevent you from getting any closer?
If they grab me, I'm not very full. So maybe they're gonna grab me.
Yeah, I'll be able to pull you back when we see that something ain't right with that gait, that walk.
Well, no, I'm gonna say I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna shake the bones. I'm gonna yell and attack at it. I was to say like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna yell and just scream like, hey, you need to get out now. Like I'm telling you, you know what? It is gonna be fine because you're gonna be gone. So you need to get. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna use that to shake the bones.
All right.
As me held back from him, just like yelling at it.
All right.
Yeah. Then I'll tell everyone that ain't no that dead man there is being held by Hank.
Make you a roll.
That is if a 9 don't work, I can do two effort if I need to. Will 2 effort help?
Yes.
Yeah, I use 2 effort then.
Okay. And when you do this, there is definitely a resistance, and you do your how much damage does yours do at this point?
I think it's 4. I think it's just
Right.
4 for shake the bones.
Okay.
2 might, 2 intellect, if that makes a difference.
Okay. You hear, it's almost like that you hear 2 vocalizations at one time. One of them is the scream of a boy, and one of them is a gurgling, "We ain't leaving, we're happy here." And you know that there's like a pain, and it starts to kind of start running off of the road, trying to go away from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, we can talk. Hey, mind a little more. I'm gonna try Raptor. Like we need to stop him. We want to get some answers from this thing. They're connected.
All right.
Question for the GM.
Yes.
Is this obviously a body that is dying or is going to die without the haint?
You have no idea. It is just broken. Like, you've seen people broken that lived. But it is definitely somebody that is... Their body has been mangled in some way.
Okay. So, what I would like to do... And they're running into the woods?
It's only one. Yeah, they're trying to head into the woods. But because of the way their legs are, they are not running very fast.
Awesome. I'm going to shoot the foot as it comes down. And just trip him up so just Ashley can just go and pick him up.
All right.
That works. I was going to try to use hedge magic to lift something up to trip it. That works.
So make me a roll. You're shooting the foot with your pistol?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to try to lift up, if I can, I want to use hedge magic to try to help him and lift up the...
A hedge.
Because it says, the hedge magic lets you do things like lift objects. So lift like a branch up to help trip it up as it's being shot.
All right.
Yep. And yeah, that is a 15 on the die.
All right. You shoot it in its foot, and it stumbles, and you hear a scream from this person. And you hear it yell at itself, "Get up! We got places to go!" And it tries to climb up, and it starts crawling or walking on its hands and one foot. And then, Albie, your hedge magic.
Well, yeah, I was trying to trip it as he was shooting it, make it fall down.
Do you need to roll for that, or is it automatic?
I'm reading it. It just says
an action.
Well, yeah, it's an action. So
All right. So you need a roll.
All right. And that will be a 12. And if I need to use edge or effort, I will. So.
You would have if it had not been shot by Gabriel, but Gabriel weakened it enough. Not just weakened it, but tripped it up. And then it's your vines or your roots or whatever kind of wrap around a foot and hold it in place.
Ashley, get that damn thing.
Yeah, I'm like already bolting over, and I'm gonna like basically rustle it up, and
Oh, I want you. You are strong. That body will break so good.
I'm afraid something else already has this one, and I like make sure I hold on to him.
Okay, you wrap him up and do what with him?
And just because, like, since Ashley has him held up, it's like, it's a shame you're not strong enough, and I deck him.
Yeah.
You deck him.
And poor guy.
He goes unconscious. Ashley can hold him up. You can deck him. There ain't no rolls needed for that.
Good hit, Gus.
I'm up.
You all recognize the face of that boy, though. It is one of the boys on the Howlers list.
And what's the body look like, Scott? So it's just unconscious, like it's breathing, or what?
It is breathing, and it is Yeah, it's breathing. It's nothing more, nothing less.
That's about it.
I'm sorry, Miss Thea. It looks like you're gonna have a lot of work.
Well, let's get the hang out of it first.
I was gonna do it. I'm still connected to Rita's mind. Is the haint still there? Do I still get
the
the feeling
haint's
at
still
2?
there.
It's angry.
Matter of fact, the haint is actually trying to yell at the boy's mind. You need to get up now. We ain't got time to stay here sleeping. Get up. Let's go. Let's go. And the body kind of racks itself trying to do something, but it don't do nothing.
I look at Zeb. I'm like, Zeb, if you want, I can try to connect with the haint to distract it, to give you more time.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna whatever help we can. I mean, it's trying to get that. You can see a jerk when you see the body murk, but he keeps telling the boy to move. We need to whatever you can do. I'll try to get it again. Just put a hand on its face while it's being held, and they use inside voice again to try. I'm gonna try to intimidate this thing to get out. Like, I've already killed one of you. I have no problems, and actually, I'd rather you stay so we can so you can't get killed. So it's whatever we want to do, Hank.
I'll stay
But you ain't
here.
staying this
I'll
boy.
stay here.
No, you won't.
I'm good here.
You won't stay here. Yeah, no, you
This
won't.
boy ain't got no life, no how. He
Boy
works
got
in
more
the
life than you.
mines. What kind of life is that? I'm helping him out.
No, he's got more life than you're about to have right now. So I'm going to do shake the bones again, like I did on his sister, to kind of scope for the mind.
All
But
right.
I think Albie was doing something too. I think, right?
I was thinking about. I was gonna try to pull the question of spirit to kind of like pull it out, and make it easier for him to engage with it, like, because it's like distracted with me kind of thing. So
So you
I don't know
want
if
to
that
engage with the spirit?
question
With
of
the haint?
spirits. Yeah.
All right.
Question
So
of spirits. That's just it costs me an intellect point. I do it.
what do you want to ask it and talk to it about?
Did you come from the cove?
There are two of you now here, huh? I mean, outside the boys' mind. What I was at a I don't know what it's called, but I was at the gathering with the others.
Well, look at you.
Are you going there too? You gonna join in? You're gonna love it. You ain't never done this, have you? You feel untainted. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
You ain't
It's
been
not a question.
tainted.
It's a statement. Tell me about it.
You're gonna love it. You're really gonna love it. Oh my gosh. You have seen death. I can tell that. Oh,
Uh-oh.
we lost
What did
some.
we lose?
Zebediah.
We lost Zeb.
Oh,
The spirits got him. The hate took him.
We need him. He's the only one that exercises.
Oh no, I was supposed to distract the hate, not let it get him.
Well, I guess we're gonna exercise the old-fashioned way.
He's back.
No, we gotta
Welcome
move everything
back.
around though.
Yeah, everyone moved around. I'll move y'all around quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, Kurt. Oh, I was Zebediah.
Awesome.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Quick recovery.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm just looking at you, Zeb. I mean, I've asked a question. It's talking to me. Do your thing. It's distracted.
Do
Like
your
I
thing.
kind of look at you like go. I still have 2 questions left, but I'm waiting.
All right. So, Zeb, this boy is there, and Albie seems to be talking to it, and you hear this conversation in your own mind as you're reading its mind. You can hear it answering or speaking.
And because I feel like, remember, Albie had his hand on you. I think Albie will squeeze your shoulder to kind of let you know, like, now's the time to do your thing.
I'm gonna slam the Bible lightly into the boy's chest, like I can kind of remember what I did before, slam it to his chest, and I'm going to just imagine a large serpent coming behind him when Albie's kind of distracted, and imagine a large serpent coming behind it to kind of hopefully swallow or just do so, like bite it, but swallow whatever it needs to do. So yeah.
All right, and
What we
you go and make your attack, and actually you still need to roll.
I got
And I'll be talking to this
You
thing.
are eased with with Albie keeping it distracted by 1. So you're up.
Okay. What level would it have to be then if I can ask? Because I might use effort if I need to.
It's a level 4, so you need to roll a 13
Oh,
or
perfect.
higher.
A third. Wouldn't it be? Oh, so it means it doesn't beat it. All right. I'll use
you're
one effort then.
eased by 1, so it's actually minus
Oh.
1. So you need a 10 or higher.
Oh, I got a 12 then. Okay, ain't no effort.
Forgot
Yeah.
about the easy. So you do this, that you feel the pain of this thing racked inside its mind, and from outside you feel sort of like a squeezing of this thing, and you feel almost like your hand or arm wraps around this boy, and you don't see it, but you feel yourself sort of squeezing this thing out like you're squeezing toothpaste. You don't know what toothpaste is. I don't think they had toothpaste. Not like that. I think they use other stuff. But you squeeze it, and you feel this thing it's being forced out of this boy's mind and body, and the boy falls, the body collapses, and those that can see Haints, which I think that is Gabriel and Albie, right? You see this sort of bent and broken thing sort of step out. I'll get another one. I'll get another.
Can I try something?
Go.
Can I try, because I still have the silver coins in my gloves, can I try to grab it and hold on to it to see if I can actually hold it in place and not let it go anywhere?
Sure, you can try.
15.
All right.
Is there anything while he's doing that I can remember on how I can maybe like trap or contain a haint that my mammal might have taught me?
All right. So you go to grab this thing, and your hands go right through it. It is not corporal.
In that case, because when I threw the silver coin at the other one, it hit it and it burned it. I'm going to try punching it next time I have an opportunity to.
All right. So what were you saying, Albie?
I'm saying, is there anything from my memories, from teachings of how I might be able to trap this thing in something, or just send it far, far away, kind of thing, where it's supposed to be back?
You had heard from your ma about ways of keeping spirits at bay, so you could extrapolate how to keep them from leaving. Mm-hmm. You'd have to craft something to do that, though. You're not really sure exactly. You'd have to kind of use that as knowledge you need to make something that would work.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we could trap it like in the staff or something.
I'm going to Thea. I'm going to add most Thea to the body. Like, Thea, can you please? Because I know it's a body still breathing while they're there. Thea, I need you. Whatever you can do to help this Thea. He's not looking good. Thea.
Yeah. Ashley's still hanging on to him and pulling back.
And the boy is trying to move, but you can see its legs don't move. One of the legs doesn't move the right way, and its wrists seem to be broken, and one of its elbows is popped out of joint, and it is really like he's in obvious pain.
Yeah, she was just zoning out looking at him. Oh, okay. She says we're going to put the bone back, so hold him down. And then she says, all right, well, it's gonna need, she grabs like did you say the ankle was out, or like the
knee?
Yeah, the knee was out.
Yeah.
All right, so she's gonna I'm gonna just roll my thematically she's gonna pop the bone back in, and actually I'm just gonna
roll your dice.
for heels.
Can I help her again, like a nurse, kind of like it was for her doing over she says to kind of help with it at all?
Sure.
All right, So,
Ashley's there too. He's trying to keep the boy from moving.
So true, Ashley.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Yeah.
Easy.
You have a hate you're dealing with.
pops the knee back in and like sets the arm, and he's shrieking, and
Yeah.
she's
It's horrible.
pops the arm back, and then like splints the wrists and arms and things. I rolled for charm touch. I rolled a 9, so he does get 1d6 points back.
Okay.
She starts just like wrapping him up. Well, that's a wrist, arm, leg, knee, ankle. Anything else wrong with
happened to
him?
me? What happened? Why am I out here like this? I just went out with the howlers and I came back like this.
Exactly.
He was messing with Haints, and these Haints are aiming to keep. They
They,
come
all,
and answer
they
my
only
question.
just answered questions before.
No,
now.
they ain't coming. Look at your body. Look what you say you feel right now, boy. No, they ain't about just trying to answer questions. They ain't here to have fun. They don't do that. They're here to take your damn souls and drag you all straight to hell and your body straight down because they don't care about you. That's what's going on
I
now.
ain't gonna be able to work. I can't move my leg right.
Boy, be thankful you're alive. Your wounds will heal. Thanks to Thea. Now be quiet. Let her keep healing you. Not another peep.
I look at that Haint that's still there, and I'll ask it, where were you taking that boy?
I was going down to the burial ground where we could have a conversation.
I'll tell you guys what it said. It was taking that boy to the burial ground. Wanted to have a conversation. Anybody got a question they want me to ask? I got one more question.
I mean, for what's my guess, but anyone else, what?
Would he be
what I think
upset
might
if we
be.
broke that stone in there?
Might have to go break that stone at the graveyard. I'll say that like to where he can hear me.
At the
Breaking
at
stuff I
Howling
can do.
at Howling Rock
Yeah.
not the graveyard.
Well,
No,
either
it's-
or. The graveyard has a
going.
stone too.
Yeah.
Oh,
The stone at the graveyard that did the
Got it,
thing.
got
This
it, got
thing's
it, got it,
taking
got
him
it.
back to the graveyard is where he's taking his kid.
got it.
So I want to see what its reaction is when I talk about breaking the stone, or when we're talking about breaking the stone.
It has no reaction.
I don't know. Ashley doesn't even seem to care.
Well, does it have to answer though or no? Did it answer?
No, I didn't ask a question. I didn't ask. I
Oh.
just said,
Question.
I made a statement to see what it would do.
Smart.
Like, yeah.
I guess you.
What do you want to ask this boy? What kind of questions you want to have for him?
I got no questions for that boy. I was gonna replace him with me and enjoy the town and have some drink for a bit and maybe some vices that maybe are a little beyond your recognition and acceptance.
Let me tell you something before you run off. You see all of us? You tell your buddies we're coming for all of you. When we're done, you ain't ever stepping in this town again. Now go ahead. Run back to your friend.
And it runs off into the woods and disappears into the dark.
We can't stop it at this point. We don't have any way of preventing it from doing that.
Just trying on that hit on the way past, just see if there's any response on it.
No response.
With the silver? Okay. I need to get these damn silver bullets made.
What did
Well, that's all I can about do for him.
Well, this might be was it like a regular Haint, or was it kind of like what was in my sister?
was it a spider Haint? Yeah, I was gonna ask.
No,
what
it was
Albie saw.
it was a weirdly shaped thing.
Okay.
It was not.
It wasn't a hand of one of our.
Yeah, I want to see
Ancestors.
because I was thinking maybe it was like just a bad person. Maybe that's why the silver didn't work on it versus like that spider thing that was like something else. But if they're both creepy things, then maybe it's got to be thrown at it. It can't be in your hand.
Oh,
So
I know.
we got to figure out. We need it. Go ahead, Zev.
I was gonna say. I mean, that thing's lying. They can't just get in. They have to. Otherwise, it would have taken one of us. It's that damn ritual. As long as someone's doing that, they can't be taken. They can't get into nobody. So
Well,
it's lying. They can't. It's not easy. They have to. We have to let it in.
well, we got a lot to do. We still got to go deal with that. But Gazzy said they were going to check out that stone today. We need to go find out what Gazzy knows, and we got to figure out a way to deal with these things and not just expel them, but like send them packing permanently.
Or I agree, but I think if we just honestly we just stop them from these damn kids from this little spell, whatever they're doing, that'd be just a good too. I mean, I want to kill them as well, but
if
no one does the spell, they can't get nobody.
I think it's a bit more complicated. I'm not even sure if we should. I want to go out there, and I'm fine going out there, but if there's 25 of them out there or more, like Ashley said,
we got to pick our battles. We got to pick our battles.
We don't know what we're dealing with. We don't know. We don't know how to stop them. We need to get Gazzy and your auntie together, and we need to come up with a plan.
And can we stop by the church too? I really think stop by the church. I think if we stop by there, that goes to Boone as well. I mean,
I'm willing to accept help from everywhere.
Yeah, I get those moles from my uncle tomorrow, and then I'll start getting at least those of us that do carry a firearm. Okay. Some silver bullets that hopefully will do something against these things.
Plus, we can't leave this boy out here. He ain't good enough to move on his own.
Yeah. No, let's get him back to my auntie's, and we'll reconvene tomorrow.
And as you're walking, you see, or you hear like,
I know, child. I know.
And but it's not from him. It's from further down the road.
Damn it!
Another person.
Hear that?
I hear it. Mm-hmm. I turn and put the flashlight down the road towards the sound.
You see there's 3 or 4 teenagers walking this way. These do not look broken like that one.
What you doing out here?
Going home. We was drinking.
What's your name, boys?
Does anyone recognize them?
As they walk into the light of the lantern, you see their faces like covered in blood, and their hands are covered in blood. And one of them goes, "You're Gabriel Crow. You murdered me. You sent me to death at the war. I know you. We go way back.
Which who?
What?
There were so many hills in which I sent men to die. I'm sorry, I can't recognize you. Which hill was that?"
And he... Hold on, I gotta get that note. Give me a second. I'm trying to find my note. Oh, you don't recognize me? I'm Bill Duty.
Bill was never under my command.
You sent all of us to death. All of them over there. And this girl, you know who she is.
Question.
Her name is Avery, and y'all know her.
Right.
Bill,
actually, one of the one of the things that I am trained in, thanks to the level up and the tier up, I grabbed skilled knowing as one of my skills, which includes, and one of those I said was see through deception. Can I attempt to see through deception to see if this is actually Bill?
You can.
Or if it's someone who's just trying to mess with me?
You can.
17 on the die.
Yeah. It doesn't... It is using a deception. It is not Bill, but it is talking like it knows Bill.
See, you are a bad liar, and I know that whoever you were, as bad as your lying is, I promise you, if I played cards with you before I sent you to die, I took every dime you had. Oh. I know. You were that tiny fella, Simmons. Down the south part, that's who you are. It's okay, Simmons.
How you know who I ain't?
Because you picking someone who was real close to me before I went over there. and you picked the wrong one to go for it.
We'll all be here soon enough. And then you'll get to meet the ones. Maybe you'll get to meet the ones on the other side, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. So then Gabe here can take you all out. So that's perfect. I mean, you guys get nice and group up together. We can all take out together as a group. So
God, did Albie hear all this?
I assume we're all together. Are we all?
Yeah, I'm assuming we did.
But it is a haint conversation. So yes. Those
As soon as I hear that this thing lied and pretend to be my brother, I'm gonna jump on this person. And
Albie, grabbing him by...
I'm punching this. I'm jumping on him. I'm attacking him.
I'm
I don't care.
The second I see
Ashley,
my
brother, trying to be my brother. Oh.
I'm trying to grab you.
Let this be.
Albie, you're just. You remember what happened that hanging, Albie? You're not just in a random.
When you go to
that'll be a 16 to attack.
Oh,
16 for my
the
mind.
moment you attack, the other 3 that were with it immediately leap on you after that swing at it. Like they gather together.
All right, we're doing this. Awesome.
All right, well,
let's try to get an initiative then. I mean, you're going to get your free attack because you did it unexpectedly anyway.
14
16
for me.
hits and it does an extra point of damage. You do what, 2 points normally?
Yeah.
So you do 3.
So I'm trained on initiative.
Yeah, my brother.
And I rolled a 17 for. It's not your brother.
Initiative,
right? 17 on the die. Trained with it, so I can't remember if that one's the plus or if that's the eased for train.
Train means ease. Train, I think it just means it's ease. It's ease by 1.
Yeah.
When you're trained.
So, yeah.
All right. So you do your 3 points. You knock this boy hard. Right after that, I mean, y'all jump in on there. It sounds like so.
Mm-hmm.
And the bodies of those teams jump on Abe, on Albie. I mean, as soon as he swings at one of them.
Wow. Foil danger to avoid getting hurt this turn.
Okay. So they start swinging at you, and you somehow squirm and maybe put the body on top of you or something of the boy. Like, there ain't many places to go. Well, you don't have to fall. You're not on the ground necessarily. You just punched at him, and he fell. And so they start, like, trying to leap on you, and you back away enough. All right, so what were your initiative rolls?
11 for Ashley.
So eased 17, which means 20.
Okay, so 20 for...
14 for Thea.
I got
14
for as well.
What the heck? I got it first.
14 for Zeb, 14 for what?
Thea.
Crap.
And 14 for Albie.
Yeah, and Albie.
And Albie. And what about Gus?
Cool 8.
A cool 8, okay.
The hitters I want to come in and pummel are going last. Damn it.
I know.
All right, so 20. Gabriel, I mean, you were trying to pull him back anyway. It makes sense. You were right there ready to go anyhow.
Yeah. The second
that's how I avoid the damage. Is he pulled me out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is the second I see the other one coming in, I'm going to go straight for right across the next kid's face.
All right.
And so this is eased because this is with the fists. That is a 13, so 16.
That hits.
Yeah. And that's 2 damage.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all don't get to pretend to be my brother and get away from it. So
We're not handing the hanks.
All right, all those 14s, Thea, Zeb, Albie, you all can go in whatever order you like. Actually,
Thea looks at Zeb.
even Ashley can coordinate.
What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, can I mean, I don't want to. The problem.
Come on,
I was quickly
Zebediah,
saying
throw
it
the
to
punch.
the problem. The problem is that they're hitting the bodies, but we're not hitting the dang hangers, we're hitting their host. So damn it. I'm going to can I use sway? So in any gathering where two or more people are trying to establish the truth of some or truth or come to a decision, I want to make the decision that these saints need to leave and get for if they want to try to save their own selves to leave. So can I use sway to try to sway these saints that they need to they pick the wrong crew to mess with?
Sure.
Can I use sway?
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to sway them. So
All right. Roll.
Yep.
Intellect based.
And I'm gonna use a XP to reroll.
All
That
right.
was unless it was a 6, unless 2 effort would work. If not, I'll reroll. Unless 2 effort will work with
it
6.
Using effort would work.
Okay. Two it takes 2 levels. Yeah, I'll use 2 effort. Use 2 effort then save the XP.
So
okay.
2 of these boys, they go to fight and then they start running.
Wait. Well, I meant the hate itself. So wait,
I
hold on. So I'll go
understand.
back. 'Cause
The hate
I
takes the
meant
bodies
hate's
with them. It takes them out.
Okay,
with
well, that was wasted points. My bad, guys. Oops.
I mean,
Carry on.
it gets us out. It gets us out of the combat where we weren't really in a
Yeah,
position.
there's
to
only
do
2
that
there, and
anyways.
one of them has been punched pretty hard. One of them is, I mean, it would not take more than a couple punches. Ashley and Gus could probably put an end to this after when they take their shots. When there's only 2 of them left.
Just so y'all know, I missed all that because my headset died and I was trying to plug it in. So I don't know anything that happened after.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all dead.
Yeah, we all died. The Haints, we're all Haints now.
The
We don't
Haints
know-
won.
There's no we're all
The
Haints.
Haints won.
All right.
Ain't TPK.
2 of them went running.
Yeah, the 2 that have already been hit are the only 2 that are still left. The other 2 took off 2 different directions, started fleeing. They didn't run down the road though. They ran like off road.
I tell that Hank, you better get out of that boy. When you ever pretend to be my brother again, I'll end you.
Okay, who else wants to get their hit in before? I mean, we're on 14. Theo.
Yeah, I'll hit the one that I hit again. I'll just punch him again.
All right, roll. Ain't
As
hard.
I'm saying that stuff. 17.
That's a hit.
Get out of that boy, and don't you ever pretend to be Bill Duty again. Oh,
And you punch him so hard that he goes unconscious. He has been pummeled. They are not particularly tough, it seems.
Yeah, that's the
Not
best shape to
good
pull the
enough.
paint
Kids.
out at. That's the
As
best time to pull the paint out, anyways.
Who
as
else?
I'm yelling at, I turn around to you guys. I do not feel good about beating up little teenage boys, but
Yeah.
damn it.
Speak for yourself.
There's just this shot of Thea standing and like all around her, like there's just boys being beat up and children crying. And
Stupidity
just like-
everywhere.
Welcome to the mountains, Thea.
it's like, and the only thing you can think about is I'm gonna have to clean up this mess.
You learning?
Is the
We helping
Is he-
you get first-hand on experience.
if I use the one he knocked out, if I use my rate, is it just the boy there, right? Do I still get the press of 2 after you knocked him out? Is the Haint still there? Or
Yeah,
is it just...
the Haint is still there.
All right, I mean, you knock the boy, the Haint. They're still possessed. We can knock him out, but they're still going to be. I'm going to.
He's here to get the hang out if he's knocked out,
yeah,
right?
That's true. Well, I mean, yeah. Is there other ones to do too? There's 2 left, right? Do we knock
Yeah.
out both of them, or just?
Yeah, you know both of them.
All right. Can we? Well, Albie, if you give me a quick hand, we can at least get him out.
Whatever you need.
So kind of tag team. Can we tag team again like we did with the other ones, and get these hands out like we did before? Would that be possible? Since we kind of did once already. Roll for it again. But if we did, since we already kind of know like somewhat what to do.
Yeah. He wants
up
that
to
we
you,
can
Scott.
tag teams. Got to
Well-
make it eased.
Well, Gus and Ashley still got hits if they want to take a hit.
True. Yeah.
Oh, is there one kid still awake?
Yeah,
Yep.
one of them is still awake.
All right. I just
Not for long.
Yeah, I just come over with my gloved fist, and yeah, I'm gonna do a lick. So it will be a pummeling melee, inflicts 1 less damage, but he'll be dazed for a round, during which all tasks are performed are hindered.
I apologize in advance for what's about to happen to you, whoever
Let's
it is
do it.
within that. Do I know the child that is being possessed by this thing?
Oh yeah,
Which one is this?
both of them are being possessed by a haint.
The one that is currently still awake is about to get punched in the face.
Oh, what boy is that?
Yes, which boy is that?
That is Maddox Coakley.
Maddox, I know you in there. I apologize in advance for what's about to happen.
As a fist of sailing.
Yeah, so I rolled a 16 on the die. I do have 2 edge in my...
That's a hit. You do an extra damage from the 6.
But I'm doing lick, so it's 1 less damage,
Right,
but
one
he is
less.
dazed.
Yes.
Unless he's knocked out.
So he is not knocked out, but he is definitely dazed, and he does one of those funny things where you punch him and he spins. Comes around again.
Power Ranger spin.
Gus,
And just
what
kind
are
of
you doing?
like
This boy
lightly
is
shove him
dazed.
towards Gus.
Gus, this boy is dazed in
God.
front of you.
Man, you just set him up and I just knock him down.
Always wanted a fist fight with you guys. Come on.
That's a real shame.
I just can't roll today, though. I rolled a,
Don't worry, he's hindered. It should be a little
Yeah, I
easier.
was gonna say, because he's...
Yeah,
He's
I rolled a-
hindered.
I rolled a nat 1. That's not.
No.
Oh,
Of course you did.
I'll do what Gabe did for me last week. I'll give him one of my experience points to let him reroll.
roll me a d10.
Who, me?
No, Angus, Gus.
Oh,
He
man.
swung.
I was giving him a reroll. I was giving him an XP
Oh, you're
reroll.
getting a reroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It was done for me. I'll pass it on.
Gus was giving him a feint right there. It was a feint, and now it's going for the real hit. It was
Yeah,
like,
it
you
was
know,
a
that. Now it's going to get him.
Oh, you were about to punch the.
That would have been really funny.
Oh,
It's so funny.
he was going to get knocked
That's a
clean out.
9.
Oh yeah.
A 9
Definitely.
hits.
Night.
A 9 hits, and it is 9-9. You only had 2 more, and you do it like 4 or 3 or something. And he goes down like a light.
Oh, Maddox.
Get that damn
I always thought he was a dumb boy, but this is a bit ridiculous.
Apparently, we have a whole generation of dumb kids in this town.
The other dumb
Back
one
in my
there
day,
is-
we would go smoke or drink or something like that, and not try to get demons
know,
into our haints into our
I
bodies.
blame-
You know,
I blame the government. I look over at Albie. I blame the government because if we was here, we wouldn't have let this happen.
I blame all that.
All I know is that
Hover-
I want to try to see that haint that's in that boy so I can visualize him and know who he is. Because if I ever
we gotta
catch
get him
him
out,
again,
though.
I'm coming after that haint. For
It's not
pretending to be
somebody
my
you
brother.
know. The one in you don't
Do
know
I
who
recognize
it
him?
is. No. They don't even
I
talk like the same kind of English as you. It's like an older kind.
I still make a memory of that haint because that one I'm coming for.
All right.
Pretend to be my brother.
Well, the boys are both knocked out and are in front of y'all on the ground.
how about we do this old school? Just do a nice quick old exorcism, like we did way back a couple days ago. Let's
You
get
could
this
go-
old school
you
get
could
done
go
real quick.
forward with that. And we'll just move forward through the progression of this thing until it's done.
Yeah.
And the spirits do leave.
Good.
The boys eventually come around, but it is really late at night at this point. It's after midnight.
You fools.
I tend to both of them. So
Again.
they both get patched up.
I turn to you guys. If they don't remember what happened, we don't need to tell them we beat them up.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah, but we need to tell them. Well, we need to tell them at least
They
enough
don't
to
know
do
about
something
that.
that dumb
We
again.
found them like this.
Right.
Yeah.
This is before
What
they
day
wake
is
up,
it?
Scott. This conversation's happening before they wake up.
Right.
This is how we found them.
as they wake up, what day is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a couple days before Christmas. Why
What
am I
day
so
is
sore?
it?
You found? Is everything okay?
It just answer
Wesley,
my
what you
question. What day?
doing? Why are we here? You guys found us. And were we drunk?
Yeah.
Were we drinking?
I don't know, but you guys covered in blood or
You
something.
were
What?
You were sure a mess.
And they look at each other. Oh my God! Did I punch you so bad you like bled all over your mouth? I think I did it to you too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God!
I
Yeah,
grabbed them both by the
definitely punching.
nose. I grabbed them both by the nose. If you had done that, these would be broken. This would hurt a whole hell of a lot more like than it does right now.
Right.
Well,
So you guys, you say you were drinking. We were also holding that paper that has some of like the, that thing they're using to do it. Like, so were you just
Stick
drinking,
game.
or were you doing something else?
and they look at each other.
Please be honest.
We were just drinking.
To take
So-
falsehoods, I'm specialized in it. It's
Oh,
just
they're
like
lying. They're lying.
Through their
We know what's been
No.
going on, boys.
Now,
Everything.
you don't want to be sinning, and I grab both of their ears
Oh.
in front of the preacher.
Oh, I didn't know he was no preacher, Gus. I'm sorry. I
Be sorry.
apologize. I'm so sorry. No, we were howling.
That's more like it.
What?
Don't be sorry, be useful.
We was howling tonight.
make it the last time. Because you know what Howland did? Do you know what that did to you both?
We got some
you?
questions answered by people who died a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, and you got your bodies taken too.
Yeah, I gestured to like the
Permanently
boy that's now
almost.
laying that we
Right,
got
on the-
earlier. Like,
That's what happens to you.
What happened? Oh my God, what happened to him?
That's what happens to you.
Yeah.
The hate.
Mm-hmm. You know when they possess your bodies and do whatever they want with it? Because they don't feel nothing, but you sure do.
Where are the rest of the
Yeah.
where are the rest of the howlers? They get home okay then?
Yes. Yeah, no. So you know what happened to you? Yeah, it's happened to them too. So one's right there. Two of them left off, and the other who God knows where right now.
Yeah. Now,
But
boys,
those
it's
saints
really
take control of
important.
them.
We need you to give us the names of everybody that was out there so we can check up on them, make sure they got home safe.
I don't know it. I don't know if I don't remember everybody.
Well, all the names you do know. How about that? How about you give us all the names of the people you do know so we can make sure that they're all get home safe?
All right, there was Adam was out there, right? Yeah, Adam was there. Adam, you know Nico. Nico was out there. Janice Cyprian, she was there. Was Sandy there? Yeah, Sandy. Sandy was there. Sandy Alkmean was there.
I know.
Sarah Leone, she was there.
Any of the silent ones out there?
Amelia Sin was there. Zuri was there. Zuri. Wait, Zuri weren't there. I thought I saw Zuri. No, you saw Mishard. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? And they look at you for a moment.
Rebecca.
No, Rebecca weren't there tonight. Charlotte was there. She never comes neither. She came all the way from Sedora. And you actually know that name, Gus. She is a rich girl from the Sedora family, who the town is named after. Not Harvey. Harvey was not there. Kelsey was there. Lucy was there. Bird was there. Was Nalasia there? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Was Weenie there? Oh yeah, Weenie were there. Riley, yeah. What about Jules? No. Yeah, I mean that was it. Nalasia and Weenie, they're some of the silent ones. They were there. They were the only two silent ones I think that were there. I think.
You see Rebecca out there?
Amelia has learned how to go silent. Oh yeah, Amelia now. Amelia Sin. She's a silent one now. She can handle it now. She's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I didn't think she was so tough. Kind of thought she was kind of wimpy, but she's tough.
Because she's not Amelia anymore.
No, she's Amelia. She's
No.
really tough now.
You're all a bunch of dimwits. And Ashley's now like just circling off around the conversation.
So y'all know what actually makes a silent one a silent one?
Yeah, they get tough. They get tough.
Oh no.
So
no,
they
no.
can.
What you know? What makes that happen?
They get stronger against the pain.
No.
I don't know. It sounds like you're about to tell me though.
The hate.
And he looks nervous that he said that it came out of his mouth in front of you.
You're right. I'm about to tell you. The hate takes over.
The hate no regular hate.
And that hate ain't one of the ancestors of Guilty Hole. That hate one of your family. That hate's a thing of the dark. Of the deep dark. You work in the mines?
I do, yeah.
You know those sounds that happen deep in the mines when the light shuts off?
Yeah, you don't go there. You don't go there.
That's what takes over you. That gets a hold of you, and it don't want to let go. You gonna go howling again?
No.
Is that what you want?
No, sir. I was just talking to the.
Those
dead.
things don't gotta be honest with you.
You thought you were talking to them.
You realize those hates don't got the same rules that we do. They don't gotta be honest. They don't gotta tell you who they say they are. They can lie to you and tell you whoever they say they want to be to make you trust them. Because, how about this? I'll give you one more question. It's okay. You already put through the pain for it. Why not just wait for one more question? All you gotta do is say yes to that one time. You gotta go over your time one time. And you lose it all. Maybe you're dumb enough to try to do it by yourself.
No, tonight we were doing it all together. There weren't. We were doing it without the candles as timers. Because we couldn't find them.
This?
We didn't know where they went.
Who taught you this? Who's the ringleader? Who taught you this?
Who was holding time?
I think it was it Amelia? Yeah,
Wait.
Amelia was. Amelia was doing it. Yeah.
How was she counting?
She was counting seconds loud, so we knew.
Mm-hmm.
Can you match the cadence she was doing for me real quick?
Sure. 1, 2.
She was going that slow with it?
3. Yeah, that's what a second is.
It's about 5 seconds.
Why
That's
would
about three and a
why
half
would she
seconds.
do that? Why would she be?
Because she wasn't Amelia. Because you said she became one of the silenced ones?
Yeah.
That's what they do.
All right, let me ask you this one. You were just over there in the Whispering Cove, yeah?
Yeah, that's like a.
Yeah, how did you wake up all the way over here?
I
If it was only
I
2
don't
minutes.
know. I don't know.
Have you been possessed, you knucklehead?
I thought we'd been
Don't-
drinking too. Well, we
Don't
were
trust.
drinking.
Don't trust no one who was at that cove tonight. Because
all right.
all of them was in the state you was in. And they're going to still be in that state until we can figure out a way to knock all of them out of it.
Okay.
And what do you mean you guys weren't using a candle though? What do you mean like what?
The
What do you mean
candles
there's no
was just
candles
used
now?
to time. The candles were
We
just
had
used to time
candles,
it.
but not the special ones. So we just counted them out. We just like Amelia was counting them out for
I got
us.
you. Okay.
Make sure we didn't go overtime. You know.
You know, get home. We got to get
Get
out of
home.
here. We need to go rest. We need to plan, and we need to talk with your aunt.
Everyone. Gazzy.
Yeah, we need to figure out our game plan.
Tracy, both you boys in church as well. Y'all need to do some praying. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be at church. I mean, this is Christmas week. We'll go to church on Christmas for sure.
Well, good. And so now you can, because now you know of Hanson. If you had a Hanson, you know what you couldn't go. You won't be able to enter that building. So thank God that you can now.
Let Theodosia here check you out one last time before you head out. Make sure you ain't gonna like keel over and pass out on your way home. But y'all need to get home.
Yeah, we'll get going. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was happening. I thought we were just gonna be talking to the dead.
That's what you thought was gonna happen. I understand that, but your granny or your mama must have told you better than this at some point.
They told us not to drink and stuff like that too, but you know,
Yeah.
everybody does stuff like that.
Yeah, but talking to the dead, I'll talk to some spirits.
Everybody does this. I've been doing this for years, and they don't tell you till you're a teenager.
Listen,
Oh no,
Lord.
Oh no, I never did it. None of my generation ever did it.
Well, then they're lying to us.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Who told you that this has been going on for that long?
Well, the silent ones are always telling us that. They're always saying that.
Oh my God.
No,
Everybody's done
Well,
it.
yep. Okay. Well, now you know the truth at least, because that's.
I feel like
Yeah,
a
no.
dimwit, like he
Good.
said.
It's good.
I think he's right. And the other
So
one's like,
y'all-
yeah, you are a dimwit. I'm dumb, but you're a dimwit.
Oh no, you a dimwit too. Don't act like you smarter right now. You was right here next to him.
All right,
Both thought you broke each other's noses. Come on.
we're gonna get home if you don't mind. Then.
Clean yourselves up.
They take some snow and kind of use it
Yep.
as water to.
Yep.
Oh
Get
my
home.
God, that's a lot of blood. Holy cow! We must have had quite
Think
a
about what you
fight.
could have done.
I'm
Well,
not
And then-
they were blooded before we saw them, right? They were blooded
Yeah.
before we even
Oh,
touched
yeah.
them. But, well, it wasn't.
Can I check them? I want to see if the blood on them is theirs.
Okay, you
Like,
can check.
Good,
Can-
smart.
Yeah, like, do I
Wounds or
find a
anything?
wound that it was bleeding from?
No.
It's only their blood.
I know. Y'all get home. Y'all get home safe.
All right. We'll be right at home. And they turn and they start walking. And they're walking like at a fairly quick pace, but like exhausted, but also like they're chatting to each other while they go.
On the double.
And they start running.
Let's head back to y'all for the night.
Yeah.
And I
Go
think this
out
is
here
probably
more
was, I
money.
do.
We're only going to get into more trouble.
this
Y'all
is a
go
rest
back.
break, actually.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We will see you next week, everybody. And Old Gods, it is getting just terrifying, at least to the terrible things happening.
No, it's
to these
fine. It's
poor people.
fine. It's been good.
It's fine.
Kids are getting possessed. It's all. Don't listen to him. It's everything's hunky dory. Okay, we're
Oh,
all.
good. No
We're
way.
good.
All the kids are doing it.
Give him a
All the
good
kids
point.
are doing that.
Hot needs him.
It's been going on for generations. It's just until you're older.
We're all just haints on the inside.
I mean, Ali and I might be, but
That may actually be true.
Nope, I made you read the Bible. Y'all are. I made you read the Bible.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Burning rock, crackle smoke out of the mountain's mouth, hollowed by a cut, by a slash, by a fiery blow. Running through the valley like it's running through my veins, while red-eyed crows keep watch underneath the blood-red moon. My slunch white soul cries out to rise up against the tide of dusty songs cut hard from the dark mountain stone. Cut hard from the dark mountain stone. Cut hard from the dark mountain.